Well, our good buddy and client Chris was always at these events with his pilot Frank.
Oh gosh,
Now,
Pilot Frank.
Pilot Frank, when he was sober.
I'll tell you a Pilot Frank story. This is a great story. Pilot Frank was a Joe Sixpack type of fella. He wasn't your Delta 747 pilot. This was our client's pilot that flew him. Now, on this trip to Pebble, I'm a young man, and Pebble Beach can be a very expensive trip. And Chris was generous enough to share his pilot's room with me. So he was gracious enough to tell his pilot that he was going to have a roommate, Chris Warren, for his.
But you're getting a free room out of the deal.
I'm getting a free room, which is great. And I didn't fly with them. I flew commercial. And I met Frank on a couple occasions at the dealership, but certainly didn't know him. So this is Pilot Frank. I'm at an event. A lot of these car events, they go into the night, and I go to the room, and it's trying to remember the name, the Del Monte Hotel, which is right there on in the wharf in Monterey. And I open up the door, and here's this man on top of the covers in his tighty whities, face down, snoring like you've never, and I'm a snorer, but snoring like you've never heard someone snore before. Now, I can't sleep. Fortunately, our little room had a balcony that was out on the boulevard, so I get the two little aluminum chairs that are on this balcony, and I cover all the cushions with the cushions from the sofa inside the room. And I grab my blanket, close the doors behind me, and I'm sleeping in the beautiful, splendor of Monterey in August, which was probably 50 degrees out. Who knows? To fall asleep I'm sure after midnight, only to be woken at like 4:30 in the morning as the trailers are now unloading Ferraris for a Ferrari event that day that was driving. So I got about 2 hours of sleep with Pilot Frank's snoring and the untrailering of 288 GTOs and 365 4 cams and you name it. It was a long night. I'll put it to you that way.
This has been Jeff Stearns, Connected Through Cars.